This is Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm talking about Doctor Who, and I have a lot to say. I really don't like the way BBC are handling the marketing for Legend of the Sea Devils, Doctor Who special, because I feel that they know that she's leaving, and they're not really putting that much effort into promoting it. So I guess they don't really care about ratings, or they don't care about making money or anything. It's just sad that you made these specials during the worst conditions, the pandemic, and they struggled to get this stuff done. They did it. They had to cut back the episode count. They cut significantly, and you just promoted the last couple of weeks, and it's a shame. We got a video the other day. Before that, we got the trailer. We got a flag. We got a really late trailer, honestly. And this is sort of why you're not getting the interest of the Whovians, because you're just waiting to the last minute. Not everybody's on board. Not everybody's like thrilled with it. I am dying to see the Sea Devils. I can't wait to see the episode. I've been waiting for them to return for a long time. But even though I really can't wait to see them, the episode doesn't really look appealing to me. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's one of my favorites. But again, it's, the BBC should have promoted this better. Okay. Now you got all this stuff coming out with Chris Chibino and Radio Times. And it's funny how, when we were reporting the news, like I was and other people, we were talking about Chaos and Cardiff and how Chibino and Jodie almost quit. There was a lot of channels out there on YouTube that are kind of enemies of us. And they kind of went against us and said that we were full of crap and we know what we were talking about and all this other stuff. And how they're the authority and they know what the hell they're talking about. And it turns out they were full of shit, basically, because we were right. The Chaos and Cardiff happened. They almost quit, Shibino and Jodie. And it's just, it goes to show that people who have been around on YouTube for so many years, those people that have these freaking egos and they just, they're constantly attacking other Whovians to make themselves rise, that they're full of crap. They don't know everything. And it's just a shame that Whovian YouTubers or Whovian YouTubers, when it all boils down to ego. And, for a while, I just got fed up with the bullshit and, I didn't do that many podcasts or videos, and I just got fed up with all the fucking infighting and bullshit and people just, battling, and I just wanted to do my own thing. And I went right into my gaming and everything. Not that I abandoned Doctor Who, but I just can't take the childish antics. Like, people would make videos, and they would, at the end, they would try to, throw in a dig towards you in code or throughout their video, and knock you and try to rise themselves up and everything. And it just pisses me off. And if I actually said what was on my mind about some of these people, there would be a goddamn Whovian tube war again. And I really don't want that. So these people are full of shit out there. And you could tell the people on Twitter that really go after others, and they try to analyze this every which way, this era, and saying how it's a success and it's making the BBC money and it's just no big deal. There's nothing going on wrong with Doctor Who. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going wrong with Doctor Who. A lot. And they're trying to just sugarcoat it and throw it under it's no big deal. Let's go to the next Doctor. Yeah. Now, the writing was god-awful for Jodie Whittaker's era. And I feel that, when I originally heard the announcement, I was pissed off. I was infuriated. And so was a lot of my cast members pissed off with the change that the Doctor became a woman. After a long time, I'm open-minded. So after a while, before she even started, I warmed up to her because I saw the leaked clip of her. And I said to myself, I gave Colin Baker a bad shake because I blamed the writing on... I didn't blame the writing. I blamed him for when I was a kid. And I didn't know any better. But it was the writing overall. And it's not the actress' fault. It's not Jodie's fault. Jodie is there to do a job. She wants to be the best at what she can be for that role. She wanted to research the role, and she was told she couldn't. She was ordered not to. And it was only after the first series was complete that she did it purposely to research the role and binge watch Doctor Who. When she was on break, when she was in America, like she came with her whole family, they went somewhere, whatever, and she was binge watching it. So I don't blame her at all. I feel that she's trying, and I feel that Shibdo is not the right coach on how she's supposed to act, how she's supposed to be. You know, him telling her not, forbidding her to watch Doctor Who was a mistake. Because you got people like David Tennant and Peter Capaldi who grew up on Doctor Who and were fans of Doctor Who, and their performances were the best because they watched all the episodes. So, you know, he had the wrong attitude, I felt, towards this program. He had a wrong attitude towards being open for the fans, get them to release all the merchandise and action figures. He pissed people off. He had people flagged if they showed the sonic screwdriver on Instagram. I never got flagged on Instagram, but I got flagged with him. And only people that were his friends or people that were big YouTubers, he allowed them to show. There was a lot of bad things going on. And I got to tell you, it was so unfair with everything going on with YouTube and Instagram and everything else, because there were people that he pushed. There were big YouTubers that maybe, in my mind, they kissed a lot of ass to get where they were. And they got to show off the sonic screwdriver. They were allowed to do that. But you can't pick and choose. You can't say some fans are allowed to talk about Doctor Who and some fans are not. Some fans are allowed to show the sonic screwdriver, some are not. Once it's in the public, it's in the public. And Chris Shibino was a different type of animal. He didn't promote the show. He never really had a show that he had to promote where, like, this type of fandom. And he didn't get it. And he was promoting it like he would promote friggin' Broadchurch, which he wouldn't really promote Broadchurch. So, him not allowing Doctor Who Magazine to talk about it made Doctor Who Magazine suffer. Him not allowing these Funko Pops to make pops of the villains before time made it suffer. Made him lose all these licenses because he was egomaniac, wanted to take control of everything, and he wouldn't give the fans anything. And this is why I think Titan, the Blind Box, they abandoned him. A lot of merchandise they banned in Doctor Who because it was so much of a goddamn effort to allow him to make them damn action figures. Yeah, it's nice. Here's a Jodie figure or a companion figure, but who are they going to fight? You need to, like, let them have the figures of your first series of Doctor Who villains, and you never did that. It was always waiting. And it was always about less and less episodes. Like, how is it that Doctor Who has been back on the air since 2005, and we keep losing episodes? We keep losing episode counts. We keep losing. Russell T. Davies was able to do, like, friggin' all these episodes and other shows, and then Moffat takes over, and he's able to do less, but still a lot. And then Shibno has even less. And then you can blame all this bullshit you want, but ultimately, these specials are actual episodes that are not specials. They're just taken from the episode count. And they spaced it out because I guess they want to make sure that Russell T. Davies is ready and he gets enough scripts in and gets enough stuff. So that's what it really is. It wasn't about, they could have released this a while ago. They just want to give him time to get his people in there. But this whole Timeless Child, such a disrespect to the show, basically taking a dump on William Hartnell's Doctor and all the history that was created. Everything that the Doctor Who creators have done, it's shitting on them. And here's, you could be a writer and you could write for a character and you could respect the character. But if you have an ego and you want to fucking change shit that was already established, and you want to try to make it like, oh, there's loopholes, and you try to use, say, the Morbius doctors, right? Like that, the Brain of Morbius episode. The fucking writer flat out said they had no fucking plan. They had no thing. They just wanted to be shit disturber and fucking throw something in there, make you think. But it wasn't really that there was fucking previous incarnations of the Doctor. And this motherfucker went with it. He saw a loophole. Oh, I could do some shit. I could say some shit. It's not true. It was never intended to be that way. It was intended for them to just be a bunch of ball busters and put that fucking thing out there and make it, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? But that was it. There was no fucking plan for that. So, people now looking at the episode differently. And this is the thing about fucking time travel, okay? How about you're having a fucking duel with Morbius, right? In Doctor Who, and fucking basically the Doctor encounters his other selves, and then he can't remember because of the time stream, right? So he's doing a duel, and subconsciously, he's seeing these images that were probably future incarnations of the Doctor. It is a time travel show. It's not a straight line. It's a time travel show. So if he's seeing future Doctors, it's not past Doctors, it's future Doctors, right? But it was only established a few times. So, you had the 3 Doctors and the 5 Doctors, right? So it was established once. So when it's Tom Baker's time, it was already established that they could meet, right? So why can't that be future Doctors that he encountered? He don't know who the fuck they are in a duel. Why does it have to be the past, right? But Shibino, no. Now, the one good thing he did was he brought interest with creating the Root Doctor, right? The fugitive Doctor. But her whole origin's probably fucked up, right? So she's got to be able to fit. And I said the best explanation is she's a future Doctor. But no, you got to throw weird shit in there. Then some Comic-Con made some fucking shit up that she's the first incarnation of the Doctor. Where the fuck did you get that from? Where did you pull that out of your ass to get that from? Yeah, it looks good on a fucking poster. Oh, Joe Martin, the first Doctor. She's not the fucking first Doctor. These motherfuckers made it up. And this is what pisses me off. Just to sell some tickets, right? She's innocent. She don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then when it comes out she's not the first Doctor, they're going to be fucking egg on their face. They lied flat out. So I don't like what's going on in general. And people are taking advantage of the whole timeless child situation. And it ruins the original history of Doctor Who. It doesn't add to it. It ruins it. Okay? And if you're going to destroy the foundation of something, a character, then everything you build on top of that after you destroyed that foundation is fucked up. And you can't do that. You need the steady foundation. So Shibino needs to go in there and saying, boom, the Master was lied to. Tectane was a fucking nut. She made the whole shit up in her head because her actual daughter died and didn't regenerate because whatever and all that stuff. And they didn't know about regenerations and everything. And that basically, maybe she fucking figured out it was a time stream with the regeneration energy. And she just, in her head, created this thing that this kid is her kid, but it's not. It was like the kid from the village or something. It could be the Doctor. That's all they need to do. Not fucking that she's just a nut. You could have a fucking Time Lord that has dementia or nuts. You don't have to fucking be like, oh, just the way she is. We never heard about her before, so I don't consider her the main fucking 3 of the Time Lords at all. Omega Rassilon, I don't fucking consider her anything. I think she's fucking a Johnny-come-lately full of shit bullshit artist. Con artist. So, and that's what you need to do. She partnered with the Master for whatever fucking reason. And lied to him and used his ass, and that's what you need to do. And you need to get him pissed off that he was lied to. And there is no fucking timeless child. And if there is a timeless child, there's some fucking villain. That's what I think you need to do. But Shibino just fucking horrible writer. And he's putting his shit together. He's taken from other episodes, like he's hodgepodging, right? Patching work, stuff from fucking Utopia to Sound the Drums, Last of the Time Lords, and he did his fucking thing, right? And he's fucking mixing shit up, and it's fucking terrible what he's doing. It's terrible. It's like, this is from this episode, this is from this episode. But it's not original, and it's not, his own. I mean, yeah, the Root Doctor knocked people for a loop. They were like, wow, that's a great fucking episode, right? And maybe once in a while he can pop out a great episode, but ultimately he falls short, and he fails with the flux, he fails with everything. How do you not fucking explain that 99% of the universe is destroyed, and now where the fuck is she going to travel to? You don't explain shit. So now you got 2 specials to explain it. All right, we'll see. I don't think he's going to explain it. And the fact that there's coming out that he says, oh, Russell T. Davies is going to ignore his shit, right? No, Russell T. Davies needs to say flat out that's bullshit. Can't ignore it. Got to tell the fans, nope. First Doctor's first Doctor. This is the Master who was lied to. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't ignore it. Because if you ignore it, then you're going to drive people fucking insane. People are going to be battling at the end of time. The new Whovians who like it are going to be battling the old Whovians. Okay? Or the old Whovians who just, for whatever reason, like it, I guess, they're going to be battling everybody else. So, the Timeless Child was the worst thing to happen to Doctor Who, and it needs to go away. In my opinion. Okay? You may think I'm wrong, you may think I'm right. I don't care. I feel I'm right, and I don't care. that needs to go away. You establish, all right, first doctor, second doctor, that's it. Don't start doing shit like that. The show is called Doctor Who for a reason. You're supposed to question who the doctor is. You're not supposed to know everything about the doctor. You're not supposed to know, oh shit, the doctor's from another universe. And Tectayun adopted her, whatever the fuck. No, you're not supposed to know any of that. Not maybe bits and pieces they give you, but they're not supposed to give you anything where you could figure out anything. Because the day you know who the doctor is, then there's no question. And the show is boring. And if the doctor could regenerate indefinitely, it's boring. Honestly. Look at the X-Men. Look what the fuck they did now. They're never gonna die. Right? Boring. There's no risk. There's no nothing. So now you gotta throw some bullshit in there with some villain called Time. Oh, you're not gonna be able to regenerate soon. Oh, shit. There's some threat level. No. Just the doctor has limits, and whenever the limit's about to be up, you get more regenerations. That's it. Don't do like some fucking stupid doctor regenerating indefinitely. Because that's just... And don't start abusing the regeneration energy either. Don't start be like, oh, I can destroy a fucking planet. I can destroy a fucking Cyberman. I can destroy fucking Daleks. Well, this regeneration energy, I got crazy. I could regenerate Davros. I could do... It's like, stop. Don't make it like a weapon anymore. Just regenerate and that's it. Chris Chibnall's not going to do the right thing, I don't think. But hopefully he can. 2 more episodes to see. This whole Thasman thing, let me explain something to you. First of all, the Doctor has been a man since everything we've seen. And the Doctor has been in love with his companions here or there. That's been female. It's never been established that the Doctor liked male. So the Doctor always liked females. Even if the Doctor's in a female body, the Doctor's still going to like female companions. So the Doctor isn't gay at all because the Doctor is just wearing a new suit. The Doctor didn't control regeneration. The Doctor is in a female body. The Doctor still likes female companions. Not going to ever be in love with male companions because the Doctor was never established as gay. So guess what? Even if she's in love with Yaz, it's not gay because it's gay is ruled by human things, not alien. And the Doctor's an alien, so you can't say that. You can't say human terminology of gay when the Doctor's an alien. So, there you go. But the Doctor has always been established that he loves female companions. Rose Tyler, River Song, Clara. I mean, there you go. So, no, I don't see it as a lesbian couple. I don't see it as a gay couple. I mean, Yaz, first of all, Yaz was never gay before. And even established that, like, Master and her flirting, whatever. Now, all of a sudden, you want to make it that she's... Well, are you going to say that she's not gay? She's just totally lesbian? Because here's the thing. She was in love with Ryan. So now you're lying to the fans because the fans know that they had the thing that she was in love with Ryan. She was jealous when Ryan had a girlfriend or something, or some type of female thing that could be a girlfriend. And now, all of a sudden, somewhere along the line, she fell in love with the Doctor, so now she's bisexual, right? Okay. But how did that happen if she was never bisexual before? So, like, I don't get it. You can't just... A writer who is not gay, or a writer who... You can't just make someone gay just to fit the storyline, and you know nothing about the gay and lesbian community, and you just, boom, okay. Just to be cool. No. Do a little research first, but... all right, you want to make Yaz bisexual? Okay. How about explain how fucking long she fell in love with the Doctor for? How about explain why she fell in love with the Doctor? Or what's going on? Even though you're trying to make it like she don't know herself. That whole thing with her maybe committing suicide or not, like, you just touched on it for 5 minutes. That was a wasted story arc. Yaz never got a story arc. Why don't we have that? Why don't you explain that? Not good, Chibnall. And now you want to establish them as a couple. There's fucking 2 specials left. What kind of relationship they're going to fucking have? She's going to regenerate and that's it. It's over. So you're not going to have anything. You can't really do anything with it. You're going to try, okay, and then they're going to be in love. They're going to kiss for the first time. Then she's going to get killed. She's going to regenerate. Doctor. Anyway, that's my rant. It's been a while. What's going on with me? Well, I'm kind of... Things are messed up for me right now. I don't know how I just re-injured my ribs. Slowing me down. There's fatigue. There's allergies. You can hear me nasal. I'm just not feeling right lately. And I have to work and I have to do different things. And I'm just trying to do my gaming thing now. That's like a big thing for me. But I'm slowed down with that too. because I can't sit for a certain amount of time. This is why I can't do podcasts too. I can't sit because my ribs hurt and everything's all. I'm going to try to get 100% for you guys. I'm going to try to get videos back more frequently. I'm going to try to get my main channel posting and stuff other than gaming, because I know you like that. But you got to give me some time, and you got to be patient with me, because again, we went through a lot of stuff during this thing, and then I got hurt a couple times, and it's just, my body's a mess now. So it's taking a little longer for me to heal for some reason. So, and then I got re-injured. So, hopefully the re-injury is not that bad and extensive, and I could just heal quicker, and we'll see. But now the doctor is coming back with the special for Easter. I'll be reviewing that. We'll be doing Who Rant's cast. Hopefully I love it. We'll see. All right, thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.